Season 2 of the New York Dose. During Season 1, we highlighted emerging artists and entrepreneurs who were navigating the concrete jungle. We inquired about who they were, how they started walking down their path, and what the secret was to their growing success. Here in Season 2, our theme is conversations that need to be had, recalling our past and reanalyzing our present to rectify our future. We will be speculating on the current state of our society and uncovering any ties it has to previous eras in hopes of steering our minds toward a better one.
The New York Dose is a theorem-based topical podcast providing conversations around hip-hop culture and millennial speculations with an additional dose of our New York City lifestyle.
This show is comprised of 2 sides, 3 sections, and smaller segments that populate each section. The main sections are Empire State of Mind, Times Square, and the subway.
Hey, and if you hear anything you like, use the hashtag TNYD or mention us at the New York Dose so we can converse with you, chat it up, you know? Every Tuesday, head on over to our social media and see what our upcoming topic is. Then leave us a dose mail about your comments, questions, or concerns on the topic. You can leave a dose mail by calling or texting us at 520-815-6670 and leave a voicemail or text message that will air on our next episode. Again, it's 520-815-6670. That's the dose. What up, everybody? It's your girl Anon, so just in case you didn't know, so
Expressing to inspire, digging for truth, initiating conversation, building palaces out of paragraphs. I'm just asking questions. It's your boy, DJ SJ614, and we are the New York Dose.
Yeah. You are mad extra. I still can't get used to that.
That's right. I don't want you to, okay? And today, in the studio, we have some beautiful millennial couples, some married entities.
Yes!
Stuff.
I'm Alex Haynes. I'm an actor in the show Puffs off-Broadway at New World Stages, and I also am creating a web series called Alex is Black.
Yee!
And I am Jill Haynes. I do marketing and communications for a nonprofit, and I'm married to Alex.
Yay!
Hey guys, it's Faye George, the one half of NotSoNewlyWeds.
And this is Dalton George, the other half of the NotSoNewlyWeds. The not so good as her, but it's the not so.
The not so
newlyweds.
And the motherfucking Dose House, yo. Is it love? Is it love? Is it love? Is it love that I'm feeling?
Go off. All right, so excited to start the show. We're gonna dive into our first section. This is Empire State of Mind. Using a few New York City urban colloquialisms as segment titles, Empire State of Mind allows us to open the windows to our inner worlds for you all to peer into. During this section, we like to make sure we're good, talk about what's lit and popping in New York City, confess what deadass blew our minds this week, and give a yes to those who deserve it. So I want to know, Adeloso, you good?
I'm good.
What's up?
You know, I don't be sleeping, but I'm good.
Okay.
I'm on your wave, D.
Yeah. Vampire's life.
Vampire is not life because I am feeling it. But no, this week has been a no sleep week, but a productive week. Made mad money this week. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
Yes. You taking me out?
Yeah.
You taking me out work-wise? What's
We
good?
can have lunch after this. I can do lunch.
It's cute.
Yes, so yeah, it's just been a very blessed week this week. I was very grateful. I've been working, you know, nanny all week, and then my dad had a comedy event and I bartend, and they're just, his coworkers are just so nice. Like they always just like, you're my daughter, and then just throw that money in that bag, and I was like, oh, thank you. No, but it's been a great week. But yeah, I want to get back on like not having 2 or 3 hours of sleep at night. I want to at least have 5. So gotta get back on that this week. That's the goal.
Okay.
How about you, D? You good?
I'm good. So I started eating pescatarian like 2 weeks ago. I only had one slip-up day. It was.
You have?
Okay, it was so crazy because I was doing so well, you know, for 6 days in a row. And then when it got to that Sunday, like my mother was just like, oh, you know, like, what do you want to eat? And I had not slept for 2 days in a row. So on that Sunday, I was just like, I was like the Lord, I was just resting, you know, I was just resting. And she was like, what do you?
That when I texted, I was like, rest.
Yeah. so annoying.
I sent him screenshots of the definition of rest.
Yes.
And all of what it, the
Like
all the
Matt,
things.
Matt ways to rest, the definitions of rest, what water does for your body, because I don't drink water. I was like,
Can you believe this inhumane
Wait, you
person?
don't drink water?
nah, I don't drink water. Unless it's infused with like my juice. But so I was like in like haze that day. So I like accidentally like out of my mind kind of like told her Popeyes, and I was so okay with it. And then like she came back and like I'm like 5 legs in, and then I was like, oh my god, what am I doing? Like I just like came to, I had like the grease, dead ass, I had like the grease everywhere. I was like, oh my god, what am I doing? I'm pescatarian, what?
What made you decide to go pescatarian?
I'm a Gemini, I just like to try shit every now and then. Yeah, I literally just,
Being a Gemini for everything.
because it's true, I literally,
This week, me and all of my coworkers decided to go vegetarian for the whole week. My wife is a vegetarian.
Yeah.
So it was kind of easy for me when I'm at home.
Right.
But at work, it's like I really had to be on everybody like, yo, you said you wanted to be a vet. I didn't come up with this idea.
let's go.
I'm about my meat. I'm ready to eat.
Yes.
Chicken, you know, but
I'm here for everything, you know, but like I haven't been missing it really.
did you see What the Health?
I did not.
Oh, because I was gonna say What the Health changed a lot of people.
Okay.
I heard about
All
that. I heard about that.
All right, we'll see.
It's on Netflix. You check it out.
We're gonna watch that, Addie. Let's watch it together.
I think I watched a little bit of it.
So you don't want to watch it with me. I got it.
She's so upset. She turned it right up like, no.
Like, don't be me.
You know, we've been together for a long time. You start to realize.
You
the
know what,
cues and
though?
hints,
You know what? That was my biggest thing. Like when I got rid of the meat and everything, I didn't care about the chicken. I didn't care about the turkey. It was the oxtail.
Oh.
It was the oxtail.
Yeah, about the oxtail.
It's called a pavo, and that's like one of my favorite meals.
Damn.
Full-size steak is pavo.
It's the most succulent, like
It's just
honestly
amazing.
that and lobster. So what I do is whenever we go on vacation, I'll like if there's a fresh catch of fish, I'll do that. But that's it.
There you
I'm not
go.
doing. So when we're going to Thailand in a week and a half.
Come on, yo.
So you know when we go on the beach, I'll get me a little fresh catch. And I'll be good.
That's right. Hello.
I just don't expect you to actually make me go and catch it.
No, you won't make me work on vacation,
The
baby.
only way I can eat it. Love it. So I fucked up there. But Monday I got back on track and it's been great. Today's Sunday again and I'm still clean. Also last week I missed so I was talking about how I was gonna like start like checking in on certain friends that I know that I need to check it up on. I was gonna do this thing where like on Sundays I was gonna dedicate 15-minute time slots to certain friends and just, you know, check in, what's going on, how are you, yada yada, blah blah blah. I missed the first one last week, so bad on me. But I mean, like none of them know I'm gonna do this, so this is really just kind of like for me. But I think today was supposed to be the makeup day, so we'll see. Maybe like a little bit later today. Okay. I'll start making some calls. I hate phone calls. I hate phone calls.
Send a text.
He thinks he's Obama.
Excuse me. Excuse me. No, but then like the text message thing, I don't know. Like I want to be able to end it. I want to be able to end it. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, you normally don't send up like a follow text after a conversation. So I just want to have this conversation, get it out the way, then end it, and then pick up again next month, kind of like that, you know?
So what I do in between those, because I feel you, I'm so bad at like keeping up with friends and whatever, and then like next thing you know, it's like months later, and like you find yourself having these long conversations, catching up and stuff. So what I do is like, I'll send a funny meme or something, like, you know, throughout the week or like maybe once a week or something that reminds me of them. And then we'll like laugh together and like, oh, how's your day going or what's new. So then when you do have those conversations, it's just easier to just pick back up.
Yeah, right. You're absolutely right. Yeah. And then, I got out of work one day and then I saw this like man, he was like toppled over on the street with his I was trying to discern if he was kind of like the neighborhood homeless man, or if like he really was this man that kind of just like fell down or whatever. But he was like unconscious and he had a book bag on. He just like looked like really scruffy. And I was like watching everybody else's like reactions to him, and like the bodega that he was passed out in front of, like they were kind of just like looking at him like strangely. So I knew that they didn't know him. So after like a couple of people like walked by, I called the EMS. And I was like, yeah, there's, you know, whatever, like I gave like all the details and stuff. And I was like, yeah, you know, like my good Samaritan deed is like done for the day. And then it was like, yeah, we're gonna need you to like stay with him. I was like, Wait a minute.
Not sign up for this.
I just got off of a 13-hour overnight work shift. I was just trying to get my little egg and avocado on a roll and call it a day and go home. They asked me to stay with this man. I was like, okay, I did not, but I called them. I did call them. And I know that they came because I saw the ambulance go by as I was in the store. I know that they came. In my heart, I know. You have to believe.
You know what would be dope though? If they had like a Uber ambulance, so you can actually like track to see if the ambulance arrived or something like that. Like
that would be lit.
That's a lot. That is a lot.
I know, babe. We gotta put that in
Get
the
to work.
ambulance.
I'm just done that dude said, you know, I know, you know, they got it because I was in the store. That's the only fucking
You couldn't keep an eye on him from the window of the store just to make sure.
No, he was down the block. I wasn't doing all of that.
I'm
but
done.
in my heart, I know that he's well, so God bless. We're gonna, you know, I just feel so bad. Normally we dive into like you guys also, but because there's so many of you beautiful people, and for the sake of time, we're gonna just move on to It's Lit at Aloso. What's lit in New York City?
We're gonna head uptown.
Oh.
The best town.
Oh, look, the train coming
Uptown,
back.
hey, the best town. Uptown in the motherfucking building.
Uptown Haynes.
Uptown Haynes.
Okay.
That's right.
No, so the Bronx, you know, the New York Botanical Garden is in the Bronx, and you know, it's fall, you know, everyone is doing those fucking pumpkin pictures, so if you want I'm just bitter. I'm just a little bitter. I have no kids and no man to do that. No, I'm kidding. No, but they're having like one of they have like these huge like big pumpkins like from all around the country, and it's like in the botanical garden.
Nice.
And I thought that was pretty cool. I was watching New York One. Shout out to New York One, giving me the news of New York every single day.
Go on.
I'm loyal to y'all. But yeah, so they were talking about this, and I was like, what, in the Bronx? Because usually it's like Central
You gotta
Park,
go, yeah,
like you have to go like downtown and
Upstate
stuff.
or even Long Island.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, it's right there. I was like, cool. I was like, y'all niggas need to know about that. Go to the Bronx, take pictures with your pumpkin, put it on your profile pic, and you chilling for the fall.
It's
You know?
lit. It is indeed lit. I love it.
Make the pumpkin your boot. You don't have one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No.
I'm Parker Man.
Me and my pumpkin. Get your pumpkin spice latte, you know?
I love it. We're gonna move over to our next segment. This is Dead Ass, where anything may have blew our mind during the week. So what blew your mind, Adeloso?
Kim K. No, I was reading this article. And oh gosh, and she was saying that how she feels uncomfortable talking about sex in her household or like whatever, and I'm like, mama. Exactly, I was like, dead ass, you feel uncomfortable talking about sex? But she was like, you know, actually, you know, like I guess like the person, like, you know, her character,
Right.
like she's able to do it like outside, whatever, but like in her home and like all that stuff, she's like, it actually makes me uncomfortable. I'm like, Mom.
I don't believe we don't believe you.
Exactly, that's why I was like, dead ass. Like,
She's a show don't tell type of person. She doesn't want to talk about it. She just wants to demonstrate.
I just feel like
and all that stuff.
for her to choose the word uncomfortable, like I just can't, uncomfortable about sex and Kim K, like I just
Yeah.
can't put those in the same sentence. So I was like, that ass my like,
I feel that.
you ain't fooling no one, and it's okay. Like we already accepted. Well, some accepted you of how you like, you know, how you came about and all that stuff.
I
You
just saw
making
that
your
tape the other day.
you making that money, like
Okay.
why? But
Oh.
that's my dead ass.
Love it. All right, we're gonna move over to our next segment. This is Yas, where we give any deserving shout outs to people that may deserve it. If you guys have any shout outs in your mind, you can think about that. Adeloso, what's up?
Well, you know, I just want to give a shout out to Unlikely Critics
Yes.
because they came on the last episode and they were just so lovely and they just like been putting us on to other stuff like I just love people who just do that. You know, like I don't know, it was just a good vibe and they were like putting us on to other stuff, so exciting things are coming for you guys. So I'm just very grateful that they did that because you know they didn't have to do that. So thank you guys, and I want to give a shout out to Cece in the building, and I want to shout her out because again, like she's just always like